This is John from Japanese Knife Imports, and today I'm here to talk to you about our Gesshin 1200 Splash and Go stone. I have mine here in front of me, and as you can see, it's in a little different stone holder setup than what I normally have. I've worn mine a little bit thin, and so I have it mounted in a different kind of stone holder, which has a little bit lower lip, which will allow me to use the stone for a longer period of time. And you'll actually see these stone holders up on our website in the very near future. At a much less expensive price than our other stone holding setup. So it might be a kind of nice option for people who are looking for a first stone holder or want something as their stones start to wear thin, like mine is here, to be able to use it for a longer period of time than the large lip on our other stone holder with the base that we have over here. So first, let me show you what the new stones look like. Here is a brand new Gesshin 1200 grit stone. It comes in a fancy gold box, says 1200 on it. And you can see the stone is pretty wide and actually decently tall as well. It's a pretty big stone. And it's made of aluminum oxide, white aluminum oxide, which is the abrasive in here, and it's a resinoid-based stone. And so with the resinoid base, it is actually technically a splash and go stone. It's been my experience that this stone works best with a short soak of about 5 minutes. A little bit less is absolutely fine. I actually leave mine permanently in water, and I find that that's absolutely fine for this stone as well. With resinoid-based stones, the most important thing is that you're careful about repeated soaking and drying. Because they're not as porous as ceramic or clay-based stones, water that gets into the inside dries out much more slowly, and as the stone dries, the outside dries more quickly than the inside and can cause the stone to crack over time. So if you do use it, I recommend either really short soak and letting it dry in a cool, well-ventilated area away from direct sunlight in a slow manner, or leaving it permanently soaked in water, which is what I do. We formulated this stone to be a very soft stone, and I like soft stones, but what I had in mind for this stone was particularly wide bevel and single bevel knives to be able to leave a really nice, smooth, even, consistent finish, even for those that don't have perfect angle consistency. Because it develops a lot of mud, it helps kind of fill in high spots and low spots and cover up stuff like that, so you get a very beautiful looking edge. It also cuts quickly because of how quickly it releases abrasive, being a soft stone. However, this stone does dish a little bit more quickly than our other medium grit stones, so it's something to be cognizant of as you use it. It has a wonderful, creamy, smooth feeling, and hopefully that will come across as we do some sharpening today. I've just flattened my stone so you get an idea of what a fresh stone works like. First up, we're going to sharpen a stainless powdered steel knife. It's a high hardness steel, generally a little bit more difficult to sharpen, and so we'll see how the stone does on that. And as you can see, it has no problem cutting the steel very quickly. It has like a smooth, creamy feeling to it, like a slippery creaminess. Not slippery in a bad way, but like a very smooth, creamy feeling, I guess is the best way to describe it. And so there's my burr. And the edge it leaves is on the shinier side for the 1200 grit range. It leaves almost the beginning of a mirror finish. So it's very easy to follow up with higher grit stones as well. Really smooth and even and consistent. It's a very enjoyable feeling stone to work with. And as you can see, it's on the muddier side of stuff, even on a stainless hard steel like this. So that's what it looks like on this steel. Next up, we're going to sharpen a carbon steel knife. This is blue number 1 with soft carbon cladding. It also happens to be a wide bevel. So for those of you interested in how this performs on single bevel and wide bevel knives, here we go. You can see immediately there's quite a bit more mud that's created. And that mud is going to really help us get a really nice, smooth, even and consistent surface. So I try and use light pressure and work that mud around. And you'll see that I'm not having to add a lot of water to the stone surface. It retains water pretty well, and if I do need to add something, it's just a couple of drops here and there, just enough to keep it lubricated. And there you go, you can see all the mud there that's on the stone, and we're going to just rinse this off to give you an idea of the kind of finish that this stone leaves. And here you'll see that you get pretty decent contrast, a very smooth, even, and consistent looking finish. And the edge has little white wisps, so it's verging on being mirror-like, but there's definitely some white wispiness going on there. Just clean up just a little bit more. And there you go. So that is the Gesshin 1200 grit Splash and Go stone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can always email me at JON@JapaneseKnifeImports.com or look us up on the web at www.JapaneseKnifeImports.com. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.